Alrighty, hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Happy Tuesday to y'all. Happy February 21st. Happy belated President's Day. That's now finally over. Figured I'd just get back in here tonight and do a little stream while I'm still awake because I'm just trying to unwind from the day. 15-hour workday. And I mean, it's not hard. I do security and stuff like that, and not a lot happened because it was a holiday. And it's not really like a big holiday. It's just a holiday that a lot of people have off anyways. So it was dead. It was dead down in Portland. But the stuff that I did have to deal with, it was like I didn't get a lot of sleep last night anyways. I kept waking up thinking I was late for work. Like I just wake up and be like, oh God, I'm late. And in all reality, it's like 1 a.m. and then it was 1:30. And it felt like every half hour I was waking up. So is what it is, but definitely made for a long sleepless night. And then when I did wake up, it was bad. Just a long, slow day, and a lot of just stupid things and annoying things. And then the car, the gas gauge is not very reliable anymore when it gets low. The gas light came on when I was coming home. Like, all right, I've gone a lot farther on that gas light. So I drove home, and about a mile from the exit, the car started running out of gas. I'm like, are you kidding me? Broke down less than a quarter mile from the exit. I'm like, and all the gas stations are closed at 11 up here. So my aunt had to go all the way back to Portland, or close to Portland, South Portland anyways, to go get gas to bring it back to me. And it's like, I just want to go home. So I was supposed to be home probably about 12:30, 1 o'clock. I don't think I got in here until about 1:45. So just makes for a long day. But so I figured while I'm still awake, go ahead and stream. Might actually see about maybe getting to some royalty-free music up real quick. Let's see. You got Christmas music. Upbeat hip hop. No, lo-fi. Let's try some lo-fi. Maybe lo-fi would be good to build some lo-fi. Yeah, let's. Yeah, maybe we'll just listen to some lo-fi and so on and so forth. So let me turn this on real quick. We'll see how this goes. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit though, so I think it's probably gonna be a little loud. So let's go ahead and just turn it down some. Probably still gonna be a little too loud. Let's turn it down a little more. Let's try the stream real quick. So on and so forth. So let me turn this on real quick. We'll see how this goes. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit though. Let's see if that worked real quick. It's probably gonna be a little loud. So let's go ahead and just turn it down some. Probably still gonna be a little too loud. Let's turn it down a little more. Let's try the stream real quick. Yeah, maybe that'll work. I might just keep it down a little more. Just want to see. Sorry, just trying it out. Okay, yeah. Maybe that'll work. Yeah, that should work. So let me know if that's too loud for you guys, or if maybe it's not the exact music choice you want to listen to. You know, I'm just trying different things, seeing what works. Might turn down just a little more, see how that works out. I also gotta remember, like, it's pretty loud coming through my headset. So, but we'll go from there. But anyways, try to be just a little more than just my voice. Because I did notice that yesterday. I was doing a playback because I was looking at something at work, just because I was trying to get an idea in my head of what I was doing. But I also remembered I did work off camera, which, you know, not too much work. Like I said, I'm taking inspiration from Portland's waterfront on Commercial Street right there. Especially with the street running right up the middle here. So I'm definitely taking big inspiration from Commercial Street and the Old Port in Portland. Portland, Maine, to be exact. But yeah, so especially with everything going up the hill here, because Portland is on a peninsula, and it goes up the hill right in the downtown area on both sides, so everything's kind of built up onto the hill. I didn't finish it, but I did kind of get this area built in. Um, you can see how I kind of cheated this area in a little bit. And I like the way it looks. I'm going to put a railing around here. And I did think about maybe putting a little access road back behind the facility. And then maybe building like a parking lot kind of in between these buildings. That might pop out like up here somewhere. Just to kind of create a space for these buildings. So it's definitely going to limit the backyard area for these residential blocks. But unfortunately that's just city living, especially right behind the courthouse. So the other thing that's going to be a real pain in my neck is building foundations for each of these homes, which I will do, just because, well, I'm pushing myself and I'm gonna do it. So yeah, so I'll get something done like that. I'm just gonna check the audio one more time, so pardon me for 1 second. The other thing that's gonna be a real pain in my neck is building foundations. Okay, all right. Just want to make sure that the audio is good and that I'm not overpowering the music or the music's not overpowering me. Just trying to make sure everything is good and kosher. So I know me and not really my girlfriend anymore, but I know Em. I think she was listening to some lo-fi not long ago. Hope she's doing okay. Yeah, I guess I might tackle that subject a little bit. So recently, well, actually, so I guess you guys didn't really know because I didn't have internet during that time. But so back in November, like late November, I'd say, me and Emily were out one evening, and I kind of asked what we were. What do you think we are? Like, where do we stand? And she goes, well, we're doing all the things that a couple would do. So she said, I guess we're like a couple and we're dating. I was elated. I have not dated since Illinois. I really haven't. And it was a big moment for me, and I was very excited, and things were great. Admittedly, it was pretty soon. I mean, we'd only really been talking a few months, but I'd already known her prior, so I kind of took the previous bit and we kind of ran with it. Fast forward to January, things are going pretty well. I'm actually staying up at her place quite a lot, unfortunately, because I'm out of heating oil, and I like spending the nights with her, and I was definitely up there. And then some nights I go back to my house. I mean, she felt bad because she knows my situation, but it was what it was. About January 16th, I think it was, around that ballpark, her ex-boyfriend, after 3 years, popped back up and wanted to meet up with her and apologize for cheating on her. And it kind of put me in a weird predicament. I felt very trapped and like I had to make the correct answer because she kind of definitely approached me and was very much concerned. I mean, she wasn't trying to hide anything. But her mom is not a fan of me, and particularly because in some ways I'm very much like Emily's father, who was divorced from her mother. Her dad has borderline, her dad bounced around from job to job, and yeah, some things definitely happened when her mom and her dad were together that weren't particularly great, but it is what it is. So her mom definitely compares me to her father, because over Thanksgiving, I have this problem sometimes where my tone comes off a little harsher than, wait, is it J? Oh wait, J-K, comes off a little maybe ruder than I intended, or it just doesn't come out how I anticipated it or what I was thinking. And I have a monotone voice sometimes, or I can definitely be very dry in how I come out. And her mom was getting on her nerves. We were way up in northern Maine, like up by Greenville, way up there by the old CMQ main line. And our mom was wanting us to stay because the roads were getting bad, and like Emily's stepbrother's like, I just drove up, the roads are fine, just gonna take your time. And then her mom kept going on, and I'm like, hey, like, it'll be fine, like, I'll take my time, like, I've driven in weather so much worse than this, like, everything will be fine. It's how I said it that pissed her mom off. Apparently my tone was incorrect. And okay, like, if it's incorrect, like, just let me know, cool. But her mom did not like that I was making, her mom wanted her daughter to stay, because that's what she wanted. And now I'm saying, no, this is what we're doing. So her mom's like, oh yeah, just talk to the dictator, da 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 da, and created a big riff. And like I didn't know I came off that way. I felt bad. Like I felt really genuinely horrible. Like I thought everything was going well. I thought Thanksgiving was great. I thought great, everything has gone great between her mother and I. Like today's been wonderful. Like I hit it off well. Everything's going great. Oh yeah, no, not at all. And from that second, her mother hated me. So when her ex-boyfriend popped up and she was telling her mom about it, her mom definitely made some comparisons between him and I, and was definitely urging Emily to basically to leave me and go back to him, even though he cheated on her, which definitely kind of really got Emily going. And her brother also didn't particularly like me, because he was seeing some of the things his mom was saying, which kind of pissed me off. It's like, your mom's pretty irrational and whatnot, so that's really not fair. Like, I'm trying to get things going in my life. I come up with a lot of good ideas. I just really suck at putting them into motion. I generally don't want to be bouncing around from job to job. I don't want to always be short on money. I don't want to be driving a car that's always breaking down on me, like tonight. I didn't really break down. I just ran out of gas because my gas gauge is unreliable. But regardless, I don't want to be this way. If anyone thinks I wants to be this way, then they're crazy. No, frankly, I would rather not be like this. But that's just me, anyways. So yeah, it kind of also really triggered Emily's relationship anxiety. So it definitely put a big rift in between us, and she pushed me away. And unfortunately now we met up last Wednesday, and after a month of not talking much and going back and forth and really just crap, and her anxiety triggered my borderline, which triggered her anxiety, and we just ping pong off each other. And I'm not going to go into grave detail, because a lot of those details are between her and I don't want to air the entire story out. Obviously we're not doing well, and things got said between both parties, and it just wasn't a good time. Just was not a great time for either one of us. Definitely stressed us both out. But we met up last Wednesday to talk about it all. And, she said she just can't love me. Then that set me off once again. I did tell her, like, hey, I think we could have worked this out. I think, because I obviously got to go and get some stuff done for me. And I want to, because I don't want to be, when something does happen, I don't want to have this happen to me all the time. I'd like to get past this. And you obviously got to go work on you. And, like, yeah, hey, we did rush. We kind of rushed into this. Like, I think this was a great preview. What could be. And I think if we work on us and we work on ourselves individually, I think we could be a great couple. I think we could be a wonderful couple. Like, I think we could have a wonderful relationship together, but not until we start doing things for us. And maybe let's take a little more time to just be friends, which I'm gonna try, but I don't know if I can do, because I love that girl a lot. I love her a lot. Like, a lot. And I did tell her that, like, I know you want to be just friends right now, and maybe that's how it's going to be for the rest of the time. It's going to be hard, because, yeah, no, I love you. I will try to see what I can do, but I promise you nothing. It just sucks, because everything was going so well, and, I was very thoroughly enjoying myself, enjoying being in a relationship again, and feeling loved. And my love language is very much physical touch, whereas hers is very much acts of service. So even without a relationship, her love language is very easy to please, whereas mine's a little different, because I am very particular about whom I get close to on that aspect. So it's tough, because, like, I miss the physical touch. I miss hugs. I miss snuggles. I miss holding hands and stuff like that, and just being close. And I think even just being friends now, like, yeah, she's normally very flirty, but right now, because she's going through a big time in her life and she's busy with school, I don't imagine that's going to happen. And I have to be okay with that, because I can't obviously force her You know, that's wrong on every level. Yeah, I know I want certain things, but I can't force her. That is so wrong. But it just sucks. Like I said, I wish we could have worked on this together and not have just jumped off the deep end. But you know, I did say I do hope that there is a chance again one day. You know, whether there is or not, yet to be foreseen. I can't hold on to the fact, and I'm not going to remain completely off the market if, you know, there's no guarantee. That would just be doing myself an inservice and an injustice. But hopefully, maybe something. I mean, I hope anyways. You know, it was awesome. And like I said, it was the first kind of real relationship I've had since I lived in Illinois. And I loved the hell out of it. It was so amazing. You know, and even for the short time that it was here, it was still awesome to get to love again and to get to share my love with someone again. Because again, I haven't done that in so long, and you know, it was so nice. So yeah, it sucks to see it go. It sucks to I have to go put it away again. That I have to go bury my feelings about someone again. And I expressed that to her. I'm like, and that's tough for me. You know, I am getting tired of going through my life and having to quash my feelings. So it's rough. It's tough. It definitely doesn't make me very happy. You know, that should be an understatement of the year. But you know, I will attempt to give this all a try and see where we go. But if not, and like I said, you know, the other thing too is, like, even as a friend, like, I still want her around. You know, we are really close, and it's all the inside jokes that we've made and so on and so forth. But again, you know, I have to be fair to me. And if at the end of the day I just can't do it, then yeah, I just can't do it. That is a great building right there. I love that blurry texture. It is. Ended up on the sign, it looks like. It's kind of funny. Yeah, it looks like the sign ended up where the building's supposed to be, and the building ended up where the sign's supposed to be. It's funny. But yeah, so it just, you know, I have to be fair to me. And if I can't do it, I can't do it. And that's just the fact of the matter. I hope it doesn't come to that. Like I said, I do at least prefer having her in my life in some capacity. You know, and I had to really think about it. You know, am I making a compromise just to keep her around? You know, will I be able to even give it a try? And after spending the evening with her last week and getting to really kind of just be us again and laugh and enjoy ourselves and make jokes and say stupid things, yeah, no, it was nice. But you know, like today, it's a long day. You know, and I'm sitting inside an office all day, so it's like I have a lot of time to think, which is the dangerous part about my job, is I have a lot of time to think. You know, and that was actually a big problem through everything going on, is that, you know, everything's blowing up in my face, and I have to go to work every day and sit in the security shack, or sit in the security office, and I'm the camera officer, so I watch the cameras all day. You know, and I can't really leave my office unless someone gets stuck at the gate, and whereas it's been so quiet lately, there hasn't been a lot of things going on. The days that are busy, oh, I love them. I mean, I hate them, but I love them, because at least it gives me a chance to go outside. It gives me a chance to go outside and just at least escape for a minute and help somebody else out and kind of use them as a distraction. But otherwise, like, most of my nights is just spent in the security office, and nothing happens for the 7 hours of my shift. And then the weekends just get rough, because, like, on Saturdays I go to work at I go to work at 7 a.m. on Sunday after working until midnight on Saturday. And then I get out of here at 3, so like I'm up for a while because by the time I get home and wind down and eat and get ready for bed, it's already like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, it's not enough time to go to sleep because I got to be up by 5:30. So it's like by the time I actually lay down, toss and turn for a while, get to sleep, it's going to be like 4:15. So now I have about an hour to sleep. And like, yeah, you can say an hour is better than nothing. Some days it's really not. So yeah, so I'm staying up 30 some odd hours to be for, to make sure I'm at work, which is fine. We gotta do what I gotta do to make sure I'm there. And I'm the one who said I could do this trade, so I'm gonna do it. There's no reason I can't. I've stayed up late for stupider reasons before, so I might as well at least stay up to go get paid. Because they gave me a little bit of overtime this week and stuff like that in the last few weeks. Like, yeah, I'm gonna stay up, make sure I'm good to go. But and then then on Mondays I work 9 a.m. to midnight, and days like today where there's not anything going on, it is devastating. It is devastating. Like, I wouldn't mind working a double on like Friday, because like I'm already not doing anything. I'm already working till midnight anyways, so like might as well as at least work a double on Friday. At least I know it's going to be busy. At least like I know like I'm gonna have people come down here. Like, it's gonna be busy. There's gonna be things going on. At least I'll be able to do that. Whereas nights like tonight, no way. No way. It is too quiet. So that's kind of the the double-edged sword that you gotta play with, and it's just, it's crap, it's garbage, it's annoying. So but you do what you do, and that's it. We just go do it and we call it a day. But sitting in that office when you have something on your mind, and something deep on your mind, and you're overthinking it, and you're already worried about everything, and you're overanalyzing it, not a good situation to be in. It's really hard. It's really shitty. Which I did find out, 15 seconds. YouTube says in the first 15 seconds, you can't swear in your videos if you're monetized. So, like, good for me, I'm not monetized. I still probably mind my P's and Q's just to make sure that doesn't, somehow get me struck down and whatnot, because fuck YouTube. But I'm not monetized, so I don't really have to worry about it, and I'm probably never going to get monetized, so, like, it is what it is. Like, I guess I get that kind of freedom to at least do what I can. I mean, not do whatever, because there are obviously some guidelines I can't break, but at least I don't have to worry so much about certain things, because it doesn't affect me. I'm already not monetized, so, like, what difference does it make if I swear within the first 15 seconds? Anyhow, so, I forgot what I was saying, because my dumbass started rambling. Something, it was all written in English. I was formulating a sentence, saying words, yeah, that's kind of all I got from me. Yeah, no, so like I said, when I'm sitting alone, it's like, it gets pretty rough, so things are okay right now, and at the end of the day, no matter what happens, Emily's awesome. She's been so great to me and so kind, and she's taught me a lot and done a lot for me, and doesn't excuse some certain things we've done. We definitely both kind of dropped the ball on this one and let our emotions get the best of us. I don't think she should have entertained the idea of her ex even popping up, but I also kind of allowed her to, so you can sit there and kind of say that, but it is, like I said, it is what it is at this point. It's all done, over with. It's all said and done. Can't change it. Can't take it back. Can't do anything about it. It's all over. But and it's Toby, and he's there, and he's a cat, and he's a good boy. When his tail is big, because he probably saw another kitty cat walk by. Yes, he did. I'm gonna bring your teeth up here, and I'm gonna pet you. I'm stating my intentions, okay? No, you're gonna be a lap cat now. Hello, sir. Oh, he's man, and he's digging his claws into my leg. Oh, it's so nice. No, he did not like that. Okay, go run away. But anyways, but no matter what happens, even if Emily and I stop talking, like, I don't hold any ill will against her. I don't hate her. I never have hated her. You know, I'm sure I can confidently say she has never felt that way towards me. It's just, it sucks. You know, it sucks when you go through something like this and it happens to be your best friend. Or someone that you do love a lot. Like, yeah, if I end up having to date, if I date somebody else, not gonna find someone like her. Definitely not gonna find someone like her. You know, don't think she's gonna find someone like me. You know I'm a good guy, but like I said, it is what it is. But definitely made for a long few weeks, and I'm definitely tired at this point. I think I used that in Castine. Yeah, I know what that is in Castine. I don't need 2 of them, please, thank you. But it definitely is made for a long month, and I'm just glad it's over at this point. You know, that at least we know where we stand. I don't feel so tore apart, and I don't feel so topsy-turvy. I at least have my head on straight for the moment and can at least function somewhat properly. When I'm not, 30 hours awake and then 15 hours the next day, and grinding myself into a paste because I have to be to work so damn much. So at least it's nice just knowing where we stand, but it still sucks. Because like I said, sitting there today, it was just kind of like, man, I really could use a hug. Could use some, not intimacy in that way, but definitely could use some form of physical touch, from a meaningful person. Just holding a hand or snuggling up again on the couch watching a movie or something, or something along those lines. And it took a while to build up to that, and I do reckon it's going to take a long time to build up to that again. So, kind of sucks that I did all that work. Now I gotta go do it all over again. So I'm also just trying to think, like, what exactly do I want here? And I'm probably going to stray away from putting buildings up on the hill, and maybe just getting the general layout placed along. I mean, because it's so tedious to watch and to work on things like buildings on the hill. I mean, I suppose I could probably work on this block so I can get this parking lot kind of filled in. Maybe I'll do that just that way I can at least complete one area. Then the next step is to relocate that fire department, which I think, because we have a fire department over here, and that's Station 10. This is Station 8. Station 8 will probably be located somewhere around here-ish. Or if not, will be somewhere. It's hard to say. Station 8 also has a fire dock for fireboats, and technically speaking, like I said, it's pretty close proximity between Station 10 and Station 8, and even Station 10 is relatively close to Station 3, I think it is. Station 3 should be, or I'm sorry, Station 4. So there's Station 8, Station 10, and Station 4, which, I mean, each station has its own set of trucks and a set of size, because, like, I think Station 4 only has, like, 3 trucks. They only have 3, yeah, I think they only have 3 trucks. I completed the engines of the Trondheim Fire Department, actually, in my little note here. There's 20 engines, 9 ladders, 5 towers, 2 quints, 5 rescues, 11 squads, which are support trucks for the medics, 20 medics, 2 hazmats, 3 dives, 1 foam, 1 MERV, 4 mass CAS, 2 Air Lights, 16 cars, and 3 battalions. There'll probably be a 4th battalion somewhere. But Station 4 is home to Engine 8, Tower 3, Rescue 2, and then Car 8, Car 9, and Squad 6. Whereas Station 8, which is the Lightkeepers, has Engine 7, Engine 13, Engine 14, Tower 4, Dive 2, Dive 3, Car 14, Car 15, Squad 9, and Squad 10. In Station 10, Nozzle Jockeys has Engine 18, Engine 19, Ladder 9, Engine 19A, Medic 19, Medic 20. I didn't put any cars in yet, but and of course I know those are all just words and numbers to y'all at this point, but you know, you get kind of the idea. An engine is a general fire truck, a ladder is a ladder truck, tower is a platform ladder truck, squad is just like a, it's kind of, how do I describe a squad? I mean, a squad can be like a smaller fire truck, like a pickup truck with a modified frame, kind of like hold on, it's the best way I can describe it is Toby, get out of there. What are you doing there, guy? What are you going on about? I'm trying to see if I can't find you something that would best describe. Let me see. There's got to be something. Let me see, hold on a second. What is it under? It's it's gotta be in here somewhere. Oh, here we go. So I guess a squad could like be best described as like something kind of like this.